This is Jeff Crilley. I'm the host of the Real News Communications podcast, and I'm so excited to have Dr. Mary Warren with me today. So, Dr. Warren, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Jeff. It's great to be here with you.
Well, let's talk about you. I know you're doing a lot of speaking and a lot of training these days. Tell us about your programs.
Well, I like doing my Road Warrior Wellness program, which is for the business traveler. And it really is about helping people make simple steps and take simple steps to feel better and look better when they're traveling for business. Because all of us know it's tough.
Yes.
I mean, it's tough the minute you walk out your front door. It's tough.
So give us a tip. Like if somebody hired you to come give a talk, what would be one of the takeaways?
Well, one of the takeaways is people would walk around with water bottles or cups of water in their hand more often, because you start to realize how good it feels to be hydrated and to feel hydrated. And most people just don't think about drinking enough water. That's a big deal.
What about working out?
Working out's huge. Yeah, and there's so many easy ways you can work out. There's so many good tips, whether you work out in your own hotel room. And I picked up a really good tip from a friend of mine, Mike Mooney, who's the co-founder of ACT. And what he would do when he was traveling was he would just use extra towels from the bathroom, Jeff, and have a good workout in his hotel room. That way he wasn't packing running shoes. He wasn't having to repack wet, sweaty gear. It was just easy, ready to go like that. And now we can stream all kinds of classes on our laptops, on our devices. You can do yoga, you can do body movement, you can do stretching. You can do calisthenics, old school.
Yes.
You can do all manner of things. And then there's almost every hotel has a gym. I like to get outside myself, so I try to do that. But, it's not always possible. And sometimes it's not really safe to get outside, depending on the time of day or time of night or whatever. So you just kind of have to go with it and see what happens. But pack, because if you don't have your things with you, you can't work out, right? And it could be something simple like a yoga strap or tubing.
Yep.
Those are really easy, lightweight things to throw into your bag. And then the other thing is the gym always has a water cooler. Take your bottle with you.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of groups do you like to speak to? What kind of groups will hire you?
Well, I like to speak with corporate clients, and I have a particular love for aviation. So that's an area that I really want to work with. And people in the aviation arena spend a lot of time in the air, and they are under a lot of stress physically, much more so than your average business traveler who's under a lot of stress anyway. So I like doing workshops, and I like doing engagements where I can actually have people doing participation and asking questions and having like, oh, so easy. How come I never thought about that before?
I love it. I love it. Okay, so how do people book you? How do they get a hold of you? What's your website?
Dr. Mary, DrMary at road-warrior-wellness.com, and my number is 214-945-3177. 214-945-3177.
I love it. Dr. Mary Warren, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks, Jeff. Such a pleasure. Enjoyed it.
And we'll see you next time.